Okay. Hi, I'm Matt from the Sunshine Coast. I have been involved with my partner and so forth for the last 13 years, and we've got a couple of children that we brought up in the best way we thought possible. I have never really been a major advocate for health up until about 3 years ago. My partner always has, and we've got two beautiful children who've grown up with that, luckily. I met Don around about 3 years ago, and there was a connection there that really hit me, of which I haven't had before. My partner's been trying to talk to me about health for many years now, about 13 years. But there's something happened that day that really changed me and the way I saw things. And one day we came across a situation where our two children had a staph infection, and luckily I had found Don around about a year before that, and he taught me the basics of health and some way that I could understand things. So it happened to be that it was quite a serious infection that the boys had. We were advised to go obviously the routes of the pharmaceutical industry and go into antibiotics and so forth. But we stood strong, especially with my partner's background and now my new belief. So we tackled the staph infection for about 12 weeks. We saw naturopaths all the way from Byron all the way up to Noosa, and doctors and so forth, everyone advising us to get onto the medical route. Stood strong, difficult, very difficult. You know, we did a lot of beach work, went to the beach a couple of times a day. We used salt, we used Manuka honey, we used colloidal silver and so forth. And within about 3 weeks after having it, I was actually seeing Don in Brisbane at one of his talks, and that was actually the day that we found out that it was a staph infection, and my partner rang while I was there. We talked to Don talked to my partner and so forth, and concreted what we were doing was the way to go, of course, and mentioned a few other things of which really kicked things on for us. And yeah, it was it took a long time, but in the end it got rid of everything. There's no scars or anything now. So from there on in, I've learnt heaps from Don, and helped a lot of other people along the way as well. And to me, it's the basics, and the basis of the whole thing is fantastic. So now our diet's totally changed and been extremely healthy for the last 3 years, and look at things totally different to what we've done. So really appreciate Don's help. It's been fantastic. About 3 or 4 weeks after we'd had diagnosis of the staph infection, my partner and I met up with a friend who had a friend who had staph on their legs, and they actually went the medical route and in the end had his leg amputated. So that was a massive thing for us as well, and obviously yeah, the questions arise all the time. We've been in the path before, but we really stuck strong with what we believe was true, and it has been the best thing we've done, because we've had friends who've had it and it's come back again through the medical route. So it's been a fantastic journey, and so appreciative.